Hey YouTube, today I'm going to teach you some top 7 iPhone 7 features that you may not know about. Stay tuned. So the iPhone 7 has been out for a month now, I guess. So there are some features where people aren't aware about. So this video is just for that. Now, probably you would already know some of these features, or probably all, but this video is mostly intended for those who aren't aware of them. Anyways, let's head on to number 7. Now, number 7, if you notice that in iOS 10, once you lock, you have to press the home button again to unlock. Now, you can disable this and just use your Touch ID directly by going to the settings, general, accessibility, and home button, and rest finger to open. Now what this does, it basically just disables the home button function at the start, and you just need your fingerprint. Now you just put this and it opens directly. Anyways, let's head on to number 6. Now for the number 6, this feature could be probably useful because you can basically 3D touch your home button into using a special feature. For example, you will want to go home. Instead of using the home button, you can just 3D touch this and you just press it hard and you can go home. Just like so, you can do that. Now to do so, you just go to settings, accessibility, assistive touch, customize top level menu, and you should see 3D touch action. Now go here and you can use whatever you like. Now for example, you would like Siri to activate. Now you just use 3D touch and Siri activates.
What can I help you find?
Now let's head on to number 5. Now number 5, this isn't exactly only on iPhone 7 or only iOS 10. This has been around for since iOS around 5 or 6. Basically it's very old. Anyways, but most people aren't aware of this. Anyway, let's just head on to the camera. Now what you can do here is you hold down to lock the focus. Now you can lock the focus on any part of the camera, and that's how you just do it. Anyways, let's head on to number 4. Now this feature is mostly for the iOS 7 Plus only. I think this could be on the iPhone 6 Plus, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, what this is mostly for the landscape and portrait. So if you have the standard mode, you can make it landscape. Now the reason why I put this in the video is because some people might have their view as zoomed, so they can't do this as it's just zoomed and you can't put it in landscape. So if it's in zoomed, you can put it in landscape. Anyways, let's head on to number 3. Now this feature is mostly for the applications where you use the keyboard. So let's create a note and let's for example, you're typing some random things and you make a typo. So if you're gonna try to select that would be pretty difficult. Now what you can do here is you can 3D touch anywhere on your keyboard as long as it's the letters. 3D touch and you can move it right like so. So example, your F is your typo, just move it until there and you can delete that and add something there. Anyways, let's head on to number 2. Now this feature is mostly for the tall devices like iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm not sure about the iPhone 7, but yeah. Now this is what this does is it's mostly for just accessibility. Example, you're holding your phone with one hand and you want to reach the screen but your finger is too short. Now to do this, you just double tap and it will bring it down, just so you can reach it. Now you can do this in every single application there is. So for example, you want to go in settings to Wi-Fi, double tap, then you can go there. Double tap, you can go back. Double tap, you can go there. And you get the point. Now to enable this, you just go to General, Accessibility, and scroll down, you should see Reachability. Now just enable that and you should be able to do it. Now take note that it's double tap and not a press, because press would be a different thing, which is multitasking. And let's head on to number 1. Now for number 1, you can let Siri actually announce who is calling. For example, you have a friend who's named Michael and he would be calling you. Siri would just say Michael and you would be aware of that. Now to do that, you go to settings, phone, and announce calls. Now it's up to you whether you want it to be headphones only, headphones in car, and always. So headphones only is really self-explanatory, as it would only be announced if you're wearing headphones. Now this one for headphones in car and always. Now if you don't really mind whoever's calling you and Siri would just talk or say the name, then I would say just always. Anyways, that's it for our top 7 iPhone 7 features which you may not know about. If you like this video, then you know how the like button works, and it would be great if you could subscribe. Bye!